Good afternoon. My name is Kendall Solis.
And I'm Reggie Santana.
Today we'll be discussing race in the United States. One of our two biggest myths is race justifies social inequalities as natural. My claim for this take is that white is the superior race. What's your take, Edris?
Well, one of my takes is that, I don't necessarily believe in that because if that's the case, President Obama wouldn't have been president of the United States, and he's also Black African American.
Very true. Also, if you look at this sport of boxing, like back in the 1960s when slavery was at an all-time high, Muhammad Ali was the greatest boxer of his generation. Then fast forward a couple more years later, Iron Mike Tyson came into and took over during the 1980s and ruled for a while. Then if you look at present time, Floyd Mayweather is the greatest boxer of his generation. Although Rocky Marciano was a very great fighter, boxer as well, I do not see white as a superior race for as the three reasons why I just gave about those three African American boxers. In this context, race justifies social inequalities. It talks about Native Americans being executed, Asian immigrants being excluded, and Mexicans losing their lands. Also, not to mention slavery. In the Declaration of Independence, it says all men are created equal. Well, if that's the case, the Declaration of Independence is a lie because in this context, it says that racial practices are put in place by the government into society, which would tend to see like white as a superior race, which is not. I disagree, as well as I just said, he disagrees with this take because it doesn't matter what color you are. It's all about what you think, what you know, and the things you do, like and the outcomes that you gain from those things. Like it's all about your your imagination and the things you can do with your brains.
Our second myth is skin color is only skin deep. And with that being said, one of our claims is that, African Americans are the most athletic race. And also, with that being said, when we were reading this, we also read the article from PBS, and we don't necessarily believe with what, with what skin color has to do with it. And, also when we're reading with PBS, it said that they also too didn't believe that, genes and, different traits that they might apply to from them either being athletic or anything in that sort. And you've seen this from different TV shows. That like for example, White Man Can't Jump. Which was a movie. A lot of times people base off of people's skin color, and that's necessarily true because anybody has the worth ethic to apply that to anything they do. So just by doing that, I think you could overcome that phrase of saying that African Americans are the only athletic people to or race to be exact to be very strong in that suit.
Right, as I just said, like if you look at basketball, is like for instance, Blake Griffin, he's one of the most athletic players in the NBA today. Then if you move into the NFL and football, we have Rob Gronkowski, which is the greatest tight end in Patriots history, or arguably the greatest tight end of all time. He's white. And if you look at the Kansas City Chiefs as well, they also have a great tight end, Travis Kelce. He's extremely athletic, and he's also white. So the color of your skin does not determine your athleticism. So we both agree on this take, and
And
that's it for
hopefully
today.
everyone else could also agree on with it too.
Have
Thank
a
you.
good day.